Outside this cathedral of consistency, the perennial success of the Boise State football program often raises the question, how do they do it? Over the last 2 decades, players have left and coaches have changed. But if you look between all the turnover, you will notice a few full circle moments that connect it all. Prior to the 1998 campaign, an Idahoan named Dirk Koetter was appointed the head coach at Boise State. He immediately led the program to its first winning season at the FBS level, and the city of Boise has never experienced a sub-500 fall on the football field ever since.
One of 6 teams in America to win 10 games in each of the last 2 seasons.
The Pac-10 back then came calling for Koetter, but before his departure, he created a blueprint that the program could follow. One of Koetter's final phone calls before taking off for Tempe was to a kid in Corona, California. He thought would make a great linebacker at Boise State. 23 years after that call took place,
it's a humbling opportunity to be able to come back home.
Andy Avalos, that lightly recruited linebacker, found himself in Koetter's shoes. Fittingly, one of the first phone calls that Andy made was to Koetter, but not Dirk. It was to his youngest son, Davis.
His father's who recruited me and gave me my opportunity to come here, and so it was a no-brainer.
Born in 1998, Davis Koetter immediately fell in love with everything Boise State stood for and fought for.
How are you not a fan of the underdog? Boise State is the ultimate underdog.
It helped spark his noticeable passion for the game, and eventually he committed to play in college at Portland State, one of just 2 programs that willingly offered him a scholarship.
I was pretty set on accepting a scholarship and going to a smaller school and playing.
Following 3 seasons of development with the Vikings, Davis felt it was time to test himself at a higher level.
I actually was planning on going to University of Missouri.
But then another coaching change took place in Boise.
Coach Avalos got the job and shot me a call.
And a dream opportunity he realized was beginning to materialize.
Felt like I couldn't pass up the opportunity to come be a Bronco.
2 weeks ago, Davis got to experience his first big game as a player on the blue.
To have people that love you in the stands and support you, it's special for sure.
Early in the first quarter, with his father turned fan sitting in the stands, a moment that encompasses this cyclical success.
I had a really good feeling the ball was coming my way.
Played out in front of a near-capacity crowd at Albertson Stadium.
Catching my first touchdown on the blue will definitely be one that'll be in that list. But when 36,000 people are going crazy, it's hard to focus on that. You kind of black out for a second.
I got to admit, I'm pretty stoic, but I teared up a little at that moment.
How has Boise State sustained their winning ways for 20-plus years, you ask? With good people, great connections, and one heck of a blueprint, connecting the past, the present, and likely the future.